Top 10 medieval places to visit in Europe. Europe is a continent rich in history, and if you've ever dreamed of stepping back in time to the medieval era, you're in for a treat. From towering castles to cobbled streets and fortresses that have witnessed centuries of battles, Europe is home to some of the most breathtaking medieval destinations that bring the past to life. Whether you're fascinated by knights, kings, or ancient architecture, these top 10 medieval places to visit will transport you to another age where history feels alive in every stone and every corner. Let's dive into these incredible sites that still echo the grandeur of Europe's medieval past. Carcassonne, France. Carcassonne is like stepping into a real-life fairy tale, with its well-preserved fortified walls and watchtowers standing proudly over the surrounding countryside. Located in the Languedoc region of France, this medieval citadel is famous for its double walls, drawbridges, and over 50 towers that date back to Roman times. Though much of its current form was built in the 13th century, as you stroll through its cobbled streets, you'll feel as though you've traveled back to the time of knights and noble families. Carcassonne played a crucial role during the Crusades, and today it's one of the best preserved fortified cities in Europe. Edinburgh, Scotland. Edinburgh is a city where medieval history meets dramatic landscapes. The city's crown jewel is the Edinburgh Castle, perched atop an extinct volcanic hill, offering stunning views over the city and beyond. The castle itself is a masterpiece of medieval architecture with origins dating back to the 12th century. As you wander through the cobbled streets of the Old Town, you'll encounter ancient structures like St. Giles Cathedral and the Royal Mile, which connects the castle to the Palace of Holyrood House. The narrow alleys known as closes give a true sense of what life was like in the medieval period. Edinburgh's dark, misty charm is also enhanced by its deep connections to Scottish history, including the wars for independence and the stories of kings and queens. Bruges, Belgium. Bruges is a medieval gem that has been remarkably well preserved over the centuries, often referred to as the Venice of the North due to its enchanting canals and cobbled streets. This charming city in Belgium's Flanders region boasts an incredible medieval architecture, including the Belfry Tower, which offers a panoramic view of the city, and the Basilica of the Holy Blood, a beautiful church that claims to house a vial of Christ's blood. Bruges was a key trading hub during the Middle Ages, and its role as a center for art and commerce is evident in its fine architecture and rich culture. Carinthia, Austria. Carinthia, located in southern Austria, is a region that boasts some of the most picturesque medieval castles in Europe. One standout is the towering Hochklosterwitz Castle, which dates back to the 9th century and is perched high on a rocky hill. This imposing fortress was built to withstand sieges, and its steep defensive walls and 14 gates tell the tale of centuries of conflict. Another notable medieval site in Carinthia is the medieval city of Klagenfurt, where you can wander through the charming old town and admire the colorful facades of medieval houses. The region's combination of history, scenic beauty, and well-preserved castles makes it an excellent destination for anyone interested in exploring medieval. Aachen, Germany. Aachen in western Germany was once the imperial capital of Charlemagne's Holy Roman Empire, making it one of the most important medieval cities in Europe. The Aachen Cathedral, with its stunning mix of Carolingian and Gothic architecture, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and features the Palatine Chapel, where emperors were crowned for nearly 600 years. The city's medieval atmosphere is enhanced by its charming old town, where you can wander along narrow alleys and admire the city's well-preserved medieval houses. Aachen's town hall, originally built in the 14th century, is another highlight, showcasing incredible medieval artistry and craftsmanship. Cesky, Krumlov, Czech Republic. Cesky Krumlov is a fairy tale town that looks like it was plucked right out of a medieval romance novel. Located in the South Bohemian region of the Czech Republic, this UNESCO World Heritage town features a dramatic medieval castle overlooking the Vltava River. The castle, one of the largest in the country, dates back to the 13th century and is surrounded by a labyrinth of narrow, cobbled streets and colorful houses. The town's medieval atmosphere is preserved in the Old Town, where you can visit the Church of St. Vitus, stroll along the charming town square, and explore ancient town halls and palaces. Cesky Krumlov's romantic charm, combined with its rich history and stunning architecture, makes it one of Europe's most enchanting medieval destinations. Rothenburg ob der Tauber, German. Rothenburg ob der Tauber is a small town in Bavaria that feels like a living medieval postcard. Known for its perfectly preserved city walls, medieval towers, and cobblestone streets, Rothenburg is one of Germany's most famous medieval towns. The town's impressive fortifications, including its iconic clock tower and several gates, make it feel like you've stepped back into the 14th century. In addition to its fortified structures, Rothenburg boasts beautiful medieval buildings like the Town Hall and the St. James Church, as well as charming squares where you can sip a coffee and enjoy the atmosphere. Rothenburg's Night Watchman Tour, where a guide dressed in traditional attire leads you through the city's ancient streets, is a fun and informative way to experience the town's medieval past. For anyone looking to immerse themselves in medieval life, Rothenburg is an absolute must-visit. Dubrovnik, Croatia. Dubrovnik, often referred to as the Pearl of the Adriatic, is a stunning coastal city that combines medieval history with breathtaking views. Known for its well-preserved city walls, Dubrovnik was once a powerful maritime republic and remains a symbol of resilience, having withstood numerous invasions over the centuries. The Old Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a maze of narrow streets, ancient churches and palaces, all set against the backdrop of the sparkling Adriatic Sea. Walking along the city walls provides stunning views of the sea, while the Rector's Palace and the Sponza Palace offer a glimpse into the city's rich history. Dubrovnik's medieval charm is still alive and well, making it an essential stop for anyone interested in the history and beauty of medieval Segovia, Spain. Segovia, located in the autonomous region of Castile and Leon, is a charming medieval city with an iconic landmark, the Roman Aqueduct. This awe-inspiring structure, which dates back to the 1st century AD, is one of the best preserved Roman monuments in Europe. Segovia's Old Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is full of medieval treasures, including the Alcazar of Segovia, a fairy tale castle that looks like it's straight out of a Disney movie. The cathedral, which sits in the main square, is a Gothic masterpiece, while the winding streets are lined with ancient buildings and charming cafes. Segovia's medieval charm, combined with its fascinating history, makes it a must-visit destination for anyone interested in exploring Spain's rich medieval heritage. Tallinn, Estonia. Tallinn, the capital of Estonia, offers a stunning glimpse into medieval life with its beautifully preserved old town. The city's medieval roots date back to the 13th century, and it's known for its cobblestone streets, medieval merchant houses, and imposing city walls. The Tallinn Town Hall, built in the 13th century, is one of the oldest surviving Gothic town halls in northern. The city's Alexander Nevsky Cathedral, with its Russian Orthodox architecture, adds another layer of cultural diversity to the medieval atmosphere. Walking through Tallinn feels like stepping into a fairy tale, with each corner revealing hidden courtyards, old churches, and charming squares. Its preservation as a UNESCO World Heritage Site ensures the Tallinn's medieval allure is protected for generations to come. From the stunning castles of Bavaria to the charming streets of Cesky Krumlov, Europe is filled with medieval gems that transport you back in time. Whether you're a history buff or simply love the romance of ancient architecture, these top 10 medieval destinations are sure to capture your imagination. So, which one will you visit first? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel inspiration. Keep dreaming, keep exploring, and we'll see you in the next video.